What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. Alright, so I don't know if you heard about this, but Lamelo Ball of the Charlotte Hornets has agreed in principle to a rookie max extension for 5 years, and with incentives can be worth as much as $260 million. $260 million. All right. LaMelo Ball has a history of injuries. He's only played 36 games last year. The year before that, I think he played. I know he got hurt toward the end of the season. The year before that, and I think both years he suffered from ankle sprains. I think that's something that plagues him throughout his career, his young career. I think he's only like 22 years old. Last year he averaged, if I haven't said this already, last year he averaged 23 points and 8 assists per contest. Last year he became one of only 5 players, just the 5th player, to average 4 made 3-pointers per game in a season, joining Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. But his problem is availability. And the fact that he plays for a franchise that has been pretty bad for quite some time, the Charlotte Hornets. So, going back to when they were the Bobcats, even though now that they're the Hornets, they retroactively are the Hornets. But, look, so with incentives, he can make as much on average as $52 million a year. I could tell you about how I just think that that's a lot, but I'll be called a hater. But, it's funny. I know a lot of Russell Westbrook haters always brought up that he was making $47 million this past year and was criticizing his contract. That was appropriate because the media made it seem appropriate. But if I say, man, $52 million a year, that should be reserved to the superstars of the NBA, the creme de la creme, then I'm hating on Lonzo. That's how it works on here, But anyway, I'll just say congrats to LaMelo Ball and hope he lives up to his contract. But if he doesn't, 90% of people are not going to give a shit anyway. They're not. Because he's playing in Charlotte. So they can be like, well, Charlotte sucks. So what do you expect? So, that's the safety net that players have sometimes that play in poor franchises. That's the Bradley Beal effect. Bradley Beal was playing for years with the Wizards, making max money. But nobody had any expectations because he was playing with the Wizards. And because they have a bad history, that was a reason for people not to criticize them. Because they'd be like, well, they suck all anyway, so he might as well get his money. That's the built-in excuse. But see, when you go to a franchise that has a history of winning and you're making a lot of money, that's a different type of pressure. That's the type of pressure that can bust pipes. That's the type of pressure that Carmelo Anthony had to deal with. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of pressure that Michael Jordan... Well, I can't even say Jordan had to deal with that because the Bulls had never been a historic franchise. But they were good in the 70s, though. So it was some pressure on Jordan. Especially when he came out and said in his rookie... I think his first press conference, he said they were going to win a championship, and the press was laughing at him. But they weren't laughing for much longer when they started fielding championship level teams. But anyway, just want to say that. Tell me what you guys think.